All right, 12:19. I did get off of work early today. I was late to work again today by like 4 hours. That's embarrassing, but I don't know. I slept good though. There's that. If my shoulder's hurting, that means I slept good. It's always the shoulder though. Anyways, my family don't understand my preference in women, my standards of what kind of females I'm interested in. My family don't understand. Both my childhood family and my modern family, they don't understand, and I don't think they really want to understand. Man, let's get the easy one out. The interracial preference. As a child, the girl, I was the dream girlfriend I was envisioning in my head was a white girl with pretty eyes, wearing a sweatshirt with jeans, blue jeans, and she has long hair. Rather she was blonde or brunette, it didn't matter. I was just, that's what I was imagining as a kid. Going on little dates or whatever. Kissing and stuff like that, all that cliche stuff. That's what I was thinking as a kid. And I was trying to find that girl. Not necessarily her being white, because at the time, my childhood, I spent most of my time with Latina girls at the time, because that was the females I was mostly around. So most of the females I liked back in my childhood was Latina. So yeah, back in DT Elementary. So yeah, the interracial thing, that didn't really come until like I was like, and when I got in high school for the first time. Okay, when I was bombarded by all these beautiful white girls back in 2014. So yeah, these women, these girls look exactly like the girls I see in my head. Now, where exactly this whole white women preference come from? I think it has something to do with two things: the females that was around me, how they looked, and the women I seen on TV and stuff like that. Yeah, the girls, and that was around me, which was mostly Latina, and on TV. I watched a lot of Disney Channel and Nickelodeon back in the day, so I would assume that helped shape my physical preference. I'm messing with my bike. If you're wanting bike, I'm twirling it. Maybe I should stop. So yeah, I was, that's what I was messing with, and that's where my preference come from. My preference in white women come from. Now, you're saying, Ray, you grew up in your childhood, you grew up with Latina girls, so shouldn't you prefer Latina girls instead of white girls? That's not how it worked, okay? Because the first crush I ever had, period, she looked like a white girl, okay? I remember her name. I wanna say her name though. But a girl, she was like a light-skinned, dark brown hair, brunette with pointy ears. I remember, I think she had blue eyes too, and she was short too. So yeah, that's the initial of her name. I liked her or whatever. I remember I had a little crush on her and stuff like that. I thought she was white. It's not that, you see, my mind wasn't really on race. I just saw people back in the day, people of different colors or whatever. The thing is, I thought Latina girls were white, and because I liked that A girl back in second grade, 2007, I think, maybe 2006, I thought she was white. It's not that I was like paying attention, a white girl. I just saw a girl who happened to look white, but she was a Latina girl at the time. A girl, whatever. A girl. So yeah, I liked her, and obviously she rejected me. She didn't like my love note or whatever. So yeah, I guess my family didn't like my the fact that I was rejected. So Ray can't pull a female. So that's the first reason why he's gay. It's not that, like I said, and I've only liked, in that whole entire 2nd through 8th grade, those 6 years of me being in that school. The school before that, I was at a ghetto school. I was in a ghetto school, so that's where the origin of my whole black women. The thing is, back in the day, I wasn't even really checking for females back in the day. I was just too busy being a kid back in first kindergarten and preschool. So yeah, I don't remember no pretty females or whatever back in my first grade, kindergarten, and preschool. I was way too young. Whatever. I was too busy trying to, I don't know, watch Barney or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, play Mario all day. That's what I was mainly worried about. So yeah, I wasn't interested, but I do remember this, okay? I do remember this. Back in my first school ever, I'll reveal, maybe I should have revealed the name. AM Academy School. I'll say that AM Academy School. I went there in Chicago back in time. Back then, 2006. That school was ghetto. That school was ghetto. So imagine if I stayed at that school. I would have been a different person. I probably would have been a different person. But the earliest I can remember that me being a nerd probably was going to be true, was going to be my whole entire personality going forward, is the fact I was showing my my old friend back in first grade. I will reveal his name. His name was Moses. He had dreads. He was dark skinned and had dreads. He was dark skinned with dreads. I was showing him pictures of Mario and my little fan fiction of Mario back when I was in first grade. So that's the earliest proof that I was meant to be a nerd or whatever, be a gamer or whatever. At the time, it was the first year of my pre-childhood family. My childhood family was just starting. I was just starting to meet everyone and everything. That was such a time back in the day. Man, if I can go back 15, 16 years to see what that was like, man, I'd go back. 2006/7. It was a time. Chuck E. Cheese and Old Country Buffet. No, let me say it right. After church, we go to Old Country Buffet, and then right after that, Chuck E. Cheese every single week. That was every single week. That was the time. That was a good old time. And then occasional family, games. We used to play Chutes and Ladders and checkers and man, and play Uno and then spades. I was 6/7 years old, and then go to McDonald's Playland, a whole bunch of different locations or whatever. Especially that Treehouse location back in I believe Chicago Heights or whatever. Man, that was so fun. That slide was so fun. I remember I met some female, some girl back in the day that I never met again. I hope she's doing all right, and I hope all them kids were doing all right back in that Treehouse McDonald's Playland. I hope they all doing good. I really do. My early/pre-childhood era family, that it was such a time, but it's gone. They're divorced now, so fuck me. Anyway, let's see. Interracial, yeah. Like I said, my interracial didn't started to be real more important ever since I went in my first high school. My first high school, which was JW High School. I'm pretty sure y'all can figure it out. JW High School. I met my high school homies, and I was bombarded by all these women I seen in my head. And the Disney Channel, these women. Okay, the girls I seen and everything, including the early cheerleader girl I met the first day or whatever, saying, "You're my best friend." Why am I saying this? Now I'm screwing myself over in the head now. Anyway, so all these the girls in that high school was the girls that was in my head. That looked like the Disney Channel girls. So they're just white girls. So there was that. So all the girls I was liking was mostly white. Okay, I only like one black girl. How many black girls have I liked in my life? I think only 2. Like in my life. Man. That's crazy. Man, that really is crazy. 6th grade 2012. G girl. I liked her because she hugged me. And then have I liked a black girl? No, not really. I think I officially liked one black girl in my life. the only reason why I'm saying too is because, and the current church I served in, C girl, she was like 1 year younger than me, and she was kind of cute as well when I first started serving at the church in 2021. Well, yeah, but she gone now, and I even lied to one of the kids saying I was younger than her, but because at the time I believe she was I was 21 and she was 20, and the kids asked, "How old are you, Mr. Ray?" I hope that kid doing well. He was always okay. I'm not gonna say that. I hope he's doing well. I hope he's doing good for himself as well and getting better. Anyways, he asked, "How old are you, Ray?" No, how do you C, Miss C or whatever? She's like, I'm 19. No, she's like, I'm 20. And then she's like, "Mr. Ray, how old are you?" I was 21, but I lied and said I was 19. I made myself younger than her, for just in case, because I kind of, I didn't really like her. It was just she was cute and I was kind of interested in her. So it was just one of those things. I wanted to like her, but I was poor and everything, divorced family and all that junk. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, only 2 black girls, 1 officially. Dang, that's crazy. And there you are, black women. Only like a max of 2 of y'all in my history. So yeah. And I flirted with a couple more. Everybody else was either white or Latina. That's it. Very little Asian. So yeah. White, Latina, then Asian. That's all the girls I mostly fly with. And then black girls are in last place. Sorry, hey, I don't make the rules. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever I find most attractive is what I find most attractive. Okay? This is no shade against y'all black women. So yeah, my childhood family and even modern family, they don't really understand my whole interracial preference. Like, they think something is kind of, specifically I don't know if it's childhood family. I'm not trying to make nothing up, but they think that, no, my modern family, there you go. They think something is wrong with me because I don't prefer black women. They don't really understand, like my physical attraction to black women is just somewhat not there. Look, I'm sorry. Look, I can try, but like I said, the only reason why I liked that girl way back in that G girl back in 6th grade is because she hugged me. That was it. That's the only reason why I liked that girl. Started liking that girl because she hugged me. That was it. If she would have never hugged me, I never would have literally had a little crush on her. So yeah, my unofficial ex technically does not count at all. Like I said, I might have dated her and she was black or whatever. But I only did. She asked me. I wasn't interested in her, but I did accept the possibility if we dated. And guess what? It happened, but it didn't go nowhere. So there's that part. And I remember the first time I even told my my childhood mother that my girlfriend is black as well. Oh, she's black too. Mom, I have a girlfriend. It's like, and she's black too. So yeah, I wanted to meet her and everything. So, because she was happy. My childhood mother back in late 2015, late November 2015, she was happy. She wanted to meet her and everything. She wanted me to get married and everything. She was ready to blue pill me like crazy. So yeah, as far as now, like my modern family, they think I should, uplift the black community. Something Dr. Umar Johnson, his asshole stuff. He's a very smart guy, though. I'm not going to, down him with his intelligence, with his knowledge. He's actually a really smart guy, but for the most part. Yeah, but my modern family think I should stick with black. I should stick with black to progress the black community, but that's not my job. I don't care if I have black skin color. That's not my job to progress and fix the black community. It's not my responsibility to fix the whole entire community just because everyone else is so insecure themselves or whatever. I think that's seeds, because I see strawberries in it now. So yeah, I guess now they accepted my interracial preference, but I don't think they accept my inability to be attracted to black women. They think something is wrong with me. Like, you black. You should black women should be on the top of your list. But I don't know. Look, it just never happened to me. Look, it is what it is. I don't know. All my life. Oh, you were brainwashed. That's why. You were brainwashed by watching Disney all day when you was a kid. Well, I don't even want to say it was partial brainwashing, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it could be a little brainwashing if I'm just being honest. A little. But at the same time, even when I wasn't watching Disney, because technically we wasn't allowed to watch Disney in the house. It was demonic and everything, which it is now, witchcraft and all that stuff. But we wasn't allowed to watch Disney. We just started regularly watching Disney until I was in 5th grade, which was around 2011, I believe. Yeah, 2011. We wasn't allowed to watch Disney from 2006 all up to 2011. We wasn't allowed to watch Disney, and my whole white woman preference technically was being created through that. So where else did I start preferring white women at? So otherwise, maybe I'm just seeing random females on TV. And now to actually bring that up, liking females on TV. Let me write that down because I want to put that there. Date for no girlfriend, older women, TV. So yeah, another thing my families don't understand. I'm not really interested in and just people in general. I'm not really a fan of makeup. Women, they be wearing makeup and stuff like that. Like, I'm not really that attracted to makeup like that. If you have if you paint your face like a clown, like a clown, over here painting your face with all this makeup, like, you lying to me. Women lie to men all the time just by their looks, by having all this makeup, weave and all that stuff. I didn't like it. I never liked weave. I never liked makeup. I'm not talking about just black women, okay? I'm talking about all women. Because I've seen a whole bunch of white females with makeup on. Even in high school, I've seen white girls with makeup on, wearing all this makeup and everything. So, man, I don't like all this makeup. And I remember back in my, I believe 6th grade, 2012. One of my childhood siblings asked me, "You like women with makeup on?" And I was like, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I said something along the lines. But for the most part, I didn't want a female with makeup back in 6th grade. Yeah. Women with makeup are beautiful. That was my older, childhood siblings were saying it. She was a female, telling me that they're beautiful or whatever, and I believed it. Beta blue pill. They over here trying to create the dream ray, and all that stuff. So, yeah. And all the crushes I had in school, they didn't understand why I wasn't winning females in school. They couldn't understand that for whatever reason. Like, me not having no girlfriends, they were trying to figure out, why don't I have girlfriends? Is Ray gay? And I remember all these interrogations my childhood parents kept demanding from me. They kept interrogating me if I was gay or not, just because I wasn't winning no females. And we was the Christian kind, like the religiously, black churchy dance or whatever, praise, childhood family. We was that kind of religious family and stuff like that. They was thinking I was gay just because I'm not over here winning, getting girlfriends and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just stupid, All the girls who I liked back in that school, my elementary school, they didn't really understand. Yeah, they didn't like all that. They didn't like the fact that I wasn't winning no females. There's been like 3 instances in my childhood family when they was interrogating me about my sexuality, thinking I was gay, just because I wasn't, winning females, getting a girlfriend or whatever. So I'm repeating myself. Let me just move on. Another reason why they thought I was gay, because I wasn't liking females on TV. I didn't want to go with an older woman, especially they didn't understand that I wasn't attracted to fat women either. But she's pretty, Ray. She gained that weight. It's not her fault or whatever. She's still pretty, Ray. She's still beautiful. You should like her anyway. they didn't understand why I didn't like, you know, older women or taller women at the time. They didn't understand that, so they thought I was gay, and especially liking females on TV. I understand from the concept that, you know, when I was like, I don't know, 5 years old, I had a crush on Rachel Ray on TV or whatever. But what was the point? As soon as I got in my second grade, my childhood school, DT Elementary, what was the point of having celebrity crushes? What was the point of having, excuse me, I spit, that was disgusting. What was the point of having celebrity crushes when I have all these pretty females right in front of me in school? Like, what was the point? So they didn't understand. You like her, Ray, on TV? I was like, no. Oh, okay, Rasty. And especially that my extended childhood family member, Jay girl, Jay, she talking about, we was watching Hairspray, and then the black ladies on TV, the new girl in town, you know, that song, you know, stuff like that. I don't know, I'm trying to sing the song. That the new girl in town, that you know, the them three ladies or whatever, them three black ladies. Okay, Ray, I see you liking her. Okay, Ray, you know, but I don't like them. Is Ray gay? Is Ray gay? Like, they was like confused. That's because I didn't like females on TV. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. They thought I was gay because of that junk. And me not liking older women. And I tried and I explicitly told them another reason why I didn't like, the reason I explained to them why I wasn't liking females on TV, because they were way older than me. So what was the point? The last female I liked on TV was, what's her name? She played Gilda in Electric Company, the 2009 show on WTTW11. I love that show. The Electric Company is such a great show. The Electric Company, I literally have all their powers inside now. Gilda, she was Francine's assistant from the Pranksters. If you know what the Electric Company is, from 2009. You had the Pranksters and then the Electric Company. The Pranksters was Francine. One of them was Francine. She had the word balls. Then she had the word balls. Or whatever. This bus need to hurry up. So one of the Pranksters' name was Francine, and the newest member was Francine's assistant, Gilda, okay? Yeah, Gilda. Blah, 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 Gilda, you know. And that girl, she can sing. That woman, she can sing good, you know. The actress, she can sing good. That was the last celebrity crush I had, you know, and that was back in 2013. And I remember, yeah, her name is, the character's name was Gilda. I forgot the actress's actual name. She has a funny name, but she was cute or whatever, and I had a little crush on her when yeah, she was older than me by like a year or two. I don't know how I figured out that information. I don't remember how I figured out that information, but yeah, I didn't like older women. I didn't want an older woman. She could not be older than me by a week. I'm kind of still on that now, but women are too pretty, so I'm willing to go for women who's a year older than me, I guess. So yeah, just a year. No 2 years, because then they remind me of my older sister, so which I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, I remember while I was having that little celebrity crush of that Gilda character, the Gilda actress or whatever, I was one of my childhood parents pulled me in the room to interrogate me about my sexuality, and then because they thought I was gay or whatever. I don't remember why they thought I was gay that time around. What was that before or after the incident? The phone incident, the cult phone incident, the cult incident. No, the snooping incident. I'll call it that. I don't remember if it was before or after the snooping incident, but one of my childhood, you know, parents pulled me in the room saying, "Are you gay?" and stuff like that, because you know, every single time the guys do this. No, every single time we tell you to say there's a pretty lady on the TV, y'all always get mad. Every single time you always get mad. Every single time we say you like a girl in school, you get mad or whatever. Straight boys wouldn't get mad if they like girls and stuff like that. So I had to reveal to them, proving I wasn't gay, by saying I have a celebrity crush and her name is Gilda on this electric company show or whatever. So then she was like, there we go, pronoun drop. My childhood parent was like, that interrogation about my sexuality, it ended with my childhood parent asking, do she got a big butt? I was like, a big butt? I was like, big butt? Yeah, do she got a big butt? I don't know. I don't look at that. You don't look at girls' butts? I was like, no. Men, they look at girls' butts. No, she's pretty. I wasn't looking at her butts. No, at the time, I wasn't looking at females' butts. It was starting to peak a little, my, sexual attraction, because I was going through puberty. My sexual attraction to females when I was 13 started to happen when I started to realize maybe girls has nice butts after all. That's what I was thinking back in 2013 when I was 13. So yeah, because I remember a few girls who was actually mean to me at one point. They started, they started going through puberty. So yeah, I guess that's probably why them females stopped being mean to me, because they realized I was maybe starting to look a little bit more manly or something like that. That's probably why. So yeah, I already did celebrity crushes. What's to say? I can't read my own handwriting. Find a girl like me. They don't understand why I don't like ghetto women. They don't understand why I don't like ghetto women. Nobody, including even my modern family now. They don't understand the reason why I don't like ghetto women. They have to be like that, Ray. Okay, that's fine, but it's unattractive. I don't like ghetto women. I don't care if you're white. I know I said I had this whole white woman preference or whatever. I would rather have a whitewashed black girl than a ghetto weave wearing white trash lady. I don't want no white trash woman. Like, my standards are there. I know I said I like white women a lot. Blonde, skinny, slim, thick, pretty short, round booty white women. I know I said that. Okay? I know I said that a lot. But if she's ghetto and have all of this, I'm done. No. She could go somewhere else. I don't just like any white girl, okay? I even unfortunately said that in Side Novel episode 1, but I was going through problems while creating that. So yeah, like, they don't, oh man, please don't mess up. This pen don't run out of ink. Please don't run out of ink. None of my families, like my childhood family and maybe even my biological family, but I think out of everybody in my biological family, they understand me the best, especially my biological father. Him and I, we really, I think, understand each other. I really love the fact. I need to hang out with him more. If he wants to hang out with me, he's too busy preoccupied with all his stuff, so that's not work. He's too busy hanging out with his boy, so yeah, pray for my father, y'all. He is having chest pains. He drinks too much, and yeah, apparently there's something going on with his ribs. No, with his his liver or whatever, because he drinks too much. He drinks the cheap beer too. So yeah, please pray for my biological father, y'all. Yeah. Anyway, so they don't understand like that's her personality, right? Okay, if that's her personality, that's just a personality that I'm just not that attracted to. Everything has to be equally yoked. Everyone has to be on the same page when it comes to attraction. I get that. I don't think they understand that. Look, I'll give a little slack because I understand a little bit about ghetto women now. That's okay. But at the same time, I still just cannot go for it. I cannot. I need to find a female who is my equal, who's a nerd, just like me. I mean, I would prefer her to be a virgin, but let's just be real. Is that a blue bird? Oh, that bird is cute. Hold up. Where is it at? I can't find the bird. There it is, right there. That bird is cute. Look at that. That bird is cute. This blue bird. So yeah, that bird was cute. So yeah, I mean, if that's your personality, okay, but at the same time, which I highly doubt, because all this masculine junk, it isn't, but you're not born with that. You're not born with that. Like I said, I don't care if you're white and you act like that. I don't want you, Yeah, so that's pretty much it. None of my modern or childhood family understand that I'm just not attracted to women who have attitude. This attitude is unattractive. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're Asian. I don't care whatever race you are. If you have an attitude, this ghetto junk, you're unattractive. And none of my family can understand that. I prefer a more girly girl, as what one of my high school female friends say that I actually still talk to. I already explained the gay part. Yeah, that's pretty much it, That's pretty much it. In conclusion, I'm done. I'm just closing it because I'm done recording videos for today. In conclusion, my childhood family and my modern family, they don't understand. They don't understand why can't I just accept a female where she's at. Look, I get that. To be fair, man. To be fair, if you know what I'm trying to say, I just don't want, like, let's just say, what if that really is her personality? It's not the personality type that's for me. We would be like two opposing opposites. We're polar opposites. That wouldn't work. I think using polar opposites is the wrong term, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's like comparing apples and oranges. Different personality types. Personality types should be with the same personality type for the most part, or at least similar. I cannot go for no ghetto girl. And then on top of that, my standards in women now, let me add this. They can't understand why I don't want to accept a former ex-whore. A female who slept around. You're judging her, Ray. You're a man of God. You're supposed to be a man of God, Christian. Jesus forgives. Why won't you forgive her? For a start, I do forgive, but at the same time, it's unequally yoked. That's the thing. My families don't understand that. I appreciate one of my modern parents commending me for requiring a virgin woman. I appreciate them, appreciating that standard. But at the same time, they're kind of thinking, and the other modern parent both tag teaming with each other, that I'm judging her for her past. And then they're expecting to arrange or create this female for me, and I'm supposed to accept her right then and there. Like, look, I get from a Christian perspective, especially considering the flesh is gonna die anyway and stuff like that. What's more important is her personality, her spirit, and her relationship with Jesus. I get that. That's 100%. But at the same time, you don't want to put yourself in situations where you're tempted to sin. Yes, if you can, obviously, you will probably come out even better with bigger blessings, maybe, for overcoming that big old temptation. But at the same time, if I know I'm weak, God would not tempt us for more we can bear. I'm not saying God would tempt me in one way or another for that. I'm just saying, if I know and I have a choice and I know I am weak in certain aspects of my flesh, of being attracted to people and not being attracted to people, the best thing I can do is just simply avoid it altogether. Adam and Eve, they failed. Adam and Eve, they failed. They failed with their decision. They chose to go against what God told them to do. I get God put the apple there as a way to give them, free choice, that rather you follow me or not, and stuff like that. I won't get too much in Bible theology, but God gave them that, as free will and everything. They failed. So they sinned. So, while I have the chance now to choose whether I'm gonna sin or not, the best thing I could do is just simply don't sin at all. I'm not saying if I go for an attractive fat woman, unattractive fat woman, a woman who I'm not attractive to, I'm sinning. That's not what I'm saying. It's not a sin to go for cross, interweight dating. I'm not. That's it's an interesting term, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's. I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that's a sin. The sin is, to me, is to put yourself in a situation where you know you're gonna sin. It's kind of tempting God. So yeah, don't tempt your flesh. We really underestimate the nature of our sin. So yeah, that's another reason why my modern and childhood family can't seem to understand. I have my standards, people, for a reason. My preferences are both created and created by myself, and not persuade. That's not a good word. It's I don't know, but my preferences and what I'm attracted to is what it is. We can't really change it per se. We can't really convince people to be attracted. Like, that's the thing. It's society did it. Nah, society didn't teach me that. Society did not teach me that slim women or fair-skinned / white women are attractive. Nah, society did not teach me that. There might be a lot of social pressure, I'll give you that, but society did not teach me that. Because the first 2 females I liked ever in my life, which was SydeLeaderRay and that 8 girl back in 2nd grade, and they both were skinny. And then in my experience growing up with the women that was around me, the girls that was around me, I grew up with, the fat ones, I just simply wasn't attracted to. That's another thing. My women in general do not understand the man's biological needs. We're biologically not attracted to unhealthy women, fat women. We're just biologically not. There are some anomalies of men. I don't mean, anomaly to me is an offensive term because of the Matrix or whatever, but there are some anomalies, some rare occasions where there are some men who like, fat women. More power to you. Wow, more power to you, brother. Have fun, okay? I'm not mean that in a sexual way. I mean that for all ways. Sexual, romantic, emotional, hey, psychological, hey. Have fun, brother. I'm really happy for you. Really am. But as far as me, I happen to be the one of the majority of the men that do not prefer, overweight women. So this is not no fat phobic junk or whatever. You can go ahead and cancel me all you want, but women, they got their standards. Yeah, and another thing, my family don't understand the hypocrisy. Women are allowed to it's time for me to go. They can reject fat men, but we can't. Black women can reject black women can interracial date, but black men can't. No, fuck that. The hypocrisy is also another reason why that just got me so up on this whole all my preferences. It makes me want to seek my preferences even further. So that's pretty much it. That's the thing that my family and society do not understand about my preference as a man. I'm pretty sure a lot of you men can understand. And any females, if you feel disrespected, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm not going to apologize for my biological and even personal preferences in women. I'm not going to do that. Oh, that sounds like a man. Okay, well, let's entertain even my attraction to men. I have an SSA condition on top of that. But me being attracted to skinny women has nothing to do with my attractions to other males. I know that sounded sus. I know you're questioning my sexuality, rather. I'm buying that. Nope, I'm none of them sexualities. I just have a parasitic, sinful condition. That's all. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.